SOFI update here on the 9th. So let's go over the short-term count. I'll show you how I break it down here. So we have 1, 2, clear first wave, second wave. Then we get first wave down, retrace to the 0.5 fib. Third wave right here, outside the parallel line. You might ask, why not right here? This looks like a third wave of this move, and clearly a fourth wave right there. So now we're at the fifth wave of the overall third wave. And this does not break the low, so this cannot be the fifth wave. So that means this is probably another nested move. The 1.61 fib is right here, hits the 1.61 fib, and outside the parallel line. Again, bounce right here. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. And this looks to me like 5 waves, again, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you add all that up, that's only the end of the third wave. That whole thing was a nested third wave. The whole thing was. And we have this corrective bounce right here. We're at 710 right now. So I think we're probably in a fourth wave right here. Kind of similar to what I talked about in the Tesla video and the NVIDIA video. I think we're probably going to have another move down. And what do we have down here? We have a gap fill at 665. We also have a demand zone down here. So I think there's probably another move down. Normally, I would say this would probably be about the same size as the first wave. So if we're at 710 right now, takes us down to 683, but the gap's at 665. So I would imagine that we get some kind of move like this down here over the next couple of days. If for some reason this has already bottomed, then it's possible that this was a third wave ending right here, and then this was a very minor fourth wave. But I don't think so, just based on the length of it, because this is a pretty deep retracement. So I'm not expecting a big retracement on the fourth wave. Maybe to like right here, that's where we're at right now, 709, 710. And then that other move down here to probably the 665 gap fill. So I don't think that this is bottomed yet, but if it has bottomed, let's say I'm wrong and it has bottomed on this move, then I'd be looking for a retracement to the minimum of a 0.5 fib, which is also back into a supply zone, potentially up here to $8. So anywhere from $7.58 to $8 on a retracement. And then overall, that's going to end up looking like, let's say it goes here, it's probably going to end up doing, so it's possible that we bottom here, come down here, and then hit 665 later. But if we come down to 665 now, or a little bit lower than that, then that's probably the full A wave, bounce, and then get that C wave down, like that. The 1.61 fib of this move down is at basically 550. So it would have to come down here to 650, maybe a little bit lower than that, in order for the 1.61 fib to be here. So maybe it will bottom right here. We'll see. Come up here, and then come down here like that, and then we'll get a more drawn out move like that. But one thing I can say for sure is this is not bullish. So this is a 5-wave move for sure, and that means that we're going to expect more downside. I know everyone hates to hear that, but I'm actually bullish overall. It's just short term, I am bearish. But then if you go even short term from that, on the next like 10, 15 days, I'm more bullish. Even if we come down here to 665, we're going to bounce all the way up here to minimum 743 and potentially all the way up here to 790. So if you're selling puts here, you're good. Maybe if you have a swing position, you're good too, buying here. But don't be surprised if we come all the way down here to 665, fill this gap, and then bounce. And based on what I see on the other stocks, I would say it's a very good chance that we do make one more low down here to the gap fill. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just want to go over the short-term count. You can watch the other videos I put out previously if you want to see the long-term count. Let's see what happens. Are we going to bounce from here up to $7.50 to $8, or are we coming down here to 665 and then bouncing? You tell me in the comments. Like, subscribe for more updates, and I will keep you updated on SOFI.